You've seen the headlines. Hurricane season is here again. Last year, millions of people were left in the dark for days, even weeks. Hundreds lost their lives, and many people are still dealing with the aftermath. Imagine the power going out tonight. Would you be ready? Hey guys, it's Jara with Wicked Prepared. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm showing you exactly how I'm preparing my family for blackout season and the game-changing backup power system that gives me total peace of mind. We're approaching the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Helene. We all remember that catastrophic storm that left more than 250 people dead and destroyed over 100,000 homes across several states. Many homes were left without power or access to the outside world for weeks. And that is just a single example from many. It's something we deal with every year in some way, in some place. Our weather patterns are getting increasingly more severe and less predictable. Our power grid is aging, deteriorating, and under more strain than ever. It's a recipe for disaster, and we need to be prepared. Today, that means more than just the basics. Food, water, and flashlights are all important, but here's the truth. In today's world, without electricity, you don't have a lifeline. No fridge, no communication, no safety. Think of all the things we rely on daily in our lives. Lights, fans, all of our devices, whether we use them for work, school, or just to communicate with loved ones and keep up with what's going on in the world, they've become essential. Appliances, our fridge and freezer to keep food and medication safe, air conditioning to stay comfortable and avoid heat-related illnesses, sump pumps to keep our basements dry, home security systems and cameras to keep our families safe, baby monitors, CPAP machines, oxygen concentrators, exotic pet equipment. There's a lot on the line when the grid goes down. That's why in this video, we're starting with the single most important prep for hurricane season, an emergency power supply. You guys know me. I don't just talk about the problems. I like to show you real solutions. So when Anker reached out about their SOLIX F3000, I knew I had to test it in real life blackout scenarios. Anker is a well-known and respected brand in the solar backup power space, and they've been producing some really awesome units lately. And let me tell you, the SOLIX F3000 is no exception. This is not your average power station. This thing is a powerhouse. It's got 3 kilowatt hours of battery storage, which basically means you've got enough power to keep something like a full-size fridge running for almost 2 days straight. And on top of that, it pushes out 3,600 watts of power. So it's not just about running one little thing at a time. You can actually run multiple big appliances all at once, and it even has the ability to handle surges all the way up to 7,200 watts when needed. That's serious backup power. But here's the part that I really love. It's expandable. So you can start with the basic unit, which is awesome right out of the box. But if 3 kilowatt hours isn't enough for you, you can add extra battery packs. You can go from just the base unit at 3 kilowatt hours all the way up to 12 kilowatt hours with 3 expansion batteries. And if you really want to go all out, you can link 2 F3000s together and expand them with up to 6 extra batteries total, which gives you a mind-blowing 24 kilowatt hours of storage and 7,200 watts of continuous power. That's whole house backup territory. It has every type of plug-in option that you could possibly want. 120 household outlets, USB-A, USB-C fast charging, 12-volt carport, and even 30-amp RV hookups. Basically, if it plugs in, this thing can run it. There are multiple ways to charge the unit. Of course, it has the solar option with flexible dual voltage inputs that can deliver up to 2,400 watts. That's my favorite because sunshine is free and just about unlimited. But you can also charge it by plugging it into your wall outlet in your house or an EV charging station or even an RV park power interface. But here's the best hack of all. You can recharge this unit from your gas generator with an included special cable. It takes about 1 1/3 hours to fully charge it from your gas generator. If you were to run your gas generator all day, powering various things, it's going to use about the same amount of gas every hour it runs, no matter how much you are or aren't powering with it. With the Anker SOLIX F3000, you can use just enough gas to charge the power station fully in less than 2 hours, and then use the power station to power everything you need to all day and night. You can even combine generator and solar charging for hyper fast charging speed, which is absolutely amazing. It has intelligent power management features and an app that it connects with. So once it reaches full power, it lets you know so that you can shut your generator down and not waste any more fuel. So using this unit strategically can vastly extend the life of your stored fuel supply. And of course, once charged, you can bring this power station right inside your house and power whatever you need to, wherever you need it. There's no smell, there's no fumes, no carbon monoxide danger, no noise. You could never do that with your gas generator. The Anker SOLIX F3000 is safe, powerful, and efficient, and it's the longest lasting essential home backup. Let's see this in action. For us, our biggest concern when the power goes out is our fridge and freezers. There's literally thousands of dollars of food in our fridge and freezers at any given time, and we can't afford to lose it. Take this chest freezer, for instance. It's huge, and it is packed full of meat and meals, which are worth well over $2,000. The first time that this unit keeps my freezer running during a power outage, it has more than paid for itself. The SOLIX F3000 has enough power to keep my fridge running for almost 2 full days during a blackout, before it would even need a recharge. That means all of that food stays safe. And here's one feature that I love even more about this unit. When it's sitting on standby, it uses ultra low power, so it's ready for up to 5 days straight if the outage drags on. A fridge or freezer doesn't draw power constantly, it only needs it periodically when the compressor is running. But I can keep this generator powered on, keep everything plugged in, and I know that if nothing's drawing the power, the unit is going to hold steady. This ultra-low idle power draw means that a typical 190-watt household refrigerator can be powered for nearly 2 days. And when on standby, this Anker power station can last up to 5 days. Very impressive. It can also handle all the essentials for modern life: phones, laptops, tablets, Wi-Fi, helping us stay connected and updated during a crisis. The F3000 can run the fridge, keep the lights on, and keep everybody connected at the same time. And if you need more, scaling it all the way up gives you enough juice to handle heavy hitters like sump pumps, well pumps, or washing machines. One thing I've heard over and over from those who have been through an extended power outage is that their backup power system was one of the most vital things that they relied on to really save the day. It's a game changer, so it's a must-have prep in today's modern world. I'm going to have a link down below that you can check out if you're interested in learning more about the Anker SOLIX F3000. Or if you want to add one to your emergency supplies. I also have a promo code exclusively for my viewers. Besides backup power, what else do you need to survive a blackout or long-term power outage? Food and water is critical, as it is during any emergency. So be sure you have at least a couple of weeks of shelf-stable food on hand. In the early days of a disaster, people are overwhelmed and stressed, and easy options are going to be a blessing. So be sure to have easy, nutritious snacks that you can just grab and eat, as well as foods that don't really require any preparation. Canned soups, pastas, and chilies are all a good choice here. MREs can also be a good choice because if you're just looking for a quick meal to get you by, that's going to fit the bill, and they even come with their own heater. Many shelf-stable foods, like those I mentioned earlier, can be eaten at room temperature right out of the can. But it is also critical to have a simple emergency stove for cooking and heating food. A warm meal is going to make a huge difference in your morale. My first choice is my trusty butane burner. If nothing else, during fair weather, you could cook over your backyard grill if you have one, especially if it has a side burner. Water is especially critical to have on hand. There may not be a source of safe water available for your family. Storing 1 gallon per person per day for as many days as you have room for is very important. If a hurricane or other storm is approaching, fill your bathtub and extra containers with tap water in advance. There are special bladders that you can put inside your tub that will keep the water clean and potable. Also consider a water filter, purification tablets, or both as a backup in case you run out of stored clean water. But never as a substitute. Be sure to have water stored. Remember, with your emergency stove, you'll also have the ability to boil water as well if you need to purify it. You also want to make sure you have an emergency heat source as well. If the power is knocked out during the wintertime, it can be a dangerous situation. A propane buddy heater or a kerosene heater meant for indoor use are great choices. While you can run a small air conditioner with your power station if needed, you're going to want something else to provide heat during a winter power outage. Don't forget to store fuel as well for whichever heating appliance you choose. Don't expect to be able to just run out and grab fuel when you need it. After a hurricane or other disaster, roads may be impassable, stores may be closed, and fuel will definitely disappear off the shelves where it is available. And there will likely be hours-long lines at gas stations. So think ahead and be ready. Another thing to remember is to have anything that you're going to need to take full advantage of your backup power system. You're going to want to have several extension cords for powering things in different rooms. Be sure you have any cords and adapters and accessories that go with your generator, your power station, anything that you need. Expansion batteries, solar panels, charging cables, adapters, all of those things. Fully charge your power station now so it's going to be ready when you need it. And do a little practicing with it now. They are super simple to use and run, but it will help you out if you're familiar with it and have gone through the process when you're calm, rather than having your first time be when you're in full-blown panic mode. So at the end of the day, hurricane season, and really any season, brings the real possibility of the grid going down. Food, water, and heat are all essentials, but we also need to think about reliable power to keep things safe, running, and connected. That's why a backup power system like the Anker SOLIX F3000 is the most important prep you can make right now. Powerful, expandable, safe to use indoors, and flexible enough to charge and run just about anything your family needs in an emergency. For us, it's peace of mind knowing our food stays safe, our kids stay connected, and our home stays protected, no matter how long the lights are out. If you're ready to add one of these to your preparedness plan, I'm going to have a link down below in the description, as well as a pinned comment, along with a special promo code just for you, so you can save when you order. Don't wait until the storm is already here. Avoid the panic and get prepared now while the lights are still on. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave me a sun emoji down in the comments. And check out this video next for some more prepping tips you need right now. I'm Jara with Get Prepared. Survive today, thrive tomorrow. We'll see you next time.